How to fix red screen glitch on RTX 5070. Welcome back to Teknobalta. During our rigorous testing sessions, we encountered a severe visual artifact where the screen displays red and purple distortions, particularly during dark scenes in games. We analyzed this error extensively on the RTX 5070 architecture to determine the root cause of these color anomalies. Our team found that this specific glitch heavily affects titles like Kingdom Come, Deliverance, The Forest, and Raft. The first and most critical solution we discovered revolves around the NVIDIA control panel configurations. Our team confirmed that custom color settings applied within this panel are the primary trigger for the red screen glitch. We highly recommend navigating directly to the desktop environment to address this software override. Once inside the NVIDIA control panel, locate the Display Settings section on the left navigation tree. At Teknobalta, we found that restoring all color configurations to their default states immediately resolves the aggressive red and purple tinting. You must ensure that the application itself is allowed to control the color settings rather than forcing a global override. Moving deeper into the display parameters, we verified that the output dynamic range can severely impact dark scene rendering. Our analysis showed that setting the dynamic range to full rather than limited prevents deep blacks from crushing into red or purple hues. Applying this change ensures that the RTX 5070 sends the correct color spectrum to your monitor. Next, we recommend checking the output color depth within the same NVIDIA configuration window. We tested various depths and confirmed that selecting the maximum available bit depth, usually 8-bit or 10-bit, stabilizes the color output. This step guarantees that your display panel receives adequate color data to render dark environments properly. If the control panel adjustments do not fully resolve the issue, our team suggests performing a clean driver wipe using Display Driver Uninstaller. During our testing, we found that simply installing a new driver over an old one leaves conflicting color profiles behind. Preparing your system for a completely fresh installation is a mandatory diagnostic step. Before running the uninstaller, you must boot your operating system into safe mode to prevent Windows from interfering. At Teknobalta, we always execute display driver cleanups in safe mode to ensure every single residual file is safely targeted. This isolated environment guarantees that the faulty color profiles causing the red glitches are entirely eradicated. Launch the uninstaller application and select the NVIDIA Graphics Processing Unit from the drop-down menu. We confirmed that using the highly recommended Clean and Restart option provides the most stable foundation for your RTX 5070. Allow the software to completely remove the existing drivers and reboot your machine back into the normal operating system. Upon returning to the standard desktop, navigate to the official NVIDIA website to download the latest stable driver package. We advise selecting the custom installation option and checking the box to perform a clean installation just to be absolutely certain. This dual-layered clean approach guarantees that no corrupted display data survives the transition. After the fresh driver is installed, our team recommends testing the system using different visual presets within the NVIDIA control panel. We tested both the high-quality and high-performance presets separately to observe how they affect the red distortion. This isolation method helps determine if a specific performance optimization is breaking the color rendering. You should also adjust the in-game graphics settings directly to see if the red screen glitch persists across different quality levels. At Teknobalta, we discovered that lowering or raising specific post-processing effects can temporarily mask or reveal the underlying color issue. This confirms whether the problem is tied to the game engine or the global system settings. To definitively rule out hardware faults, our analysis strongly suggests isolating the monitor panel and the display cables. We verified that a faulty HDMI or DisplayPort cable can easily mimic these red and purple artifacts. Swapping out your current cable for a high-bandwidth alternative is a crucial physical troubleshooting step. An excellent diagnostic trick we use at Teknobalta is taking a direct screen recording while the glitch is actively happening. If the captured video file shows the red screen distortion, we know the issue originates from the graphics card rendering. If the recording looks perfectly normal but your physical screen is red, the monitor or cable is undoubtedly the culprit. Refresh rate synchronization can also cause strange visual behaviors on high-end hardware like the RTX 5070. We found that manually matching your Windows display refresh rate with your monitor's native specification eliminates potential desync artifacts. Ensure that technologies like G-Sync or FreeSync are properly calibrated or temporarily disabled during this testing phase. Windows High Dynamic Range settings frequently conflict with native game color profiles, leading to washed-out or red-tinted visuals. Our team confirmed that disabling HDR within the Windows display settings provides a much cleaner baseline for troubleshooting. Only re-enable HDR once you have verified that the standard dynamic range output is completely stable across all games. Power management modes can restrict the RTX 5070 from processing complex dark scenes efficiently. We tested the power management settings in the NVIDIA control panel and highly recommend switching to prefer maximum performance. This guarantees that your graphics card receives unrestricted power during demanding gameplay moments. Hardware acceleration in background applications like web browsers or communication platforms can steal critical rendering resources. At Teknobalta, we always disable background hardware acceleration to ensure the game has absolute priority over the graphics processor. This simple adjustment prevents background tasks from corrupting the active game's color buffer. It is vital to test these fixes across a variety of different game engines to ensure global system stability. We analyzed the rendering behavior in titles like The Forest and Kingdom Come: Deliverance to verify that the fix is universal. Consistent testing across multiple demanding environments confirms that the red screen anomaly is permanently resolved. Finally, monitor your system temperatures and perform a final stability check during a prolonged gaming session. Our team verified that sustained heat loads do not reintroduce the red screen glitch once the correct color profiles are established. Your RTX 5070 should now deliver pristine visuals without any strange color degradation in dark scenes. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more.